Thank you, Mr. Gray. We're super excited for our first CMS concert here. Sixth grade chorus and band is an extension of fourth and fifth grade, so you'll see a lot of different selections, pop music, some music in foreign languages, some American music, and we have something for everybody to enjoy tonight. Our first piece, I really would like to thank Sarvajit, Arjun, and Sam for playing percussion on this piece. We worked on it in class, and it really adds a cool element to this African song from Ghana. The song is called Cheche Kule. It's our one foreign language song this semester, and it's a song, it's a little bit in English, and also it's a song about singing along together. You have a place where you belong, making music, and it's a welcoming song, a great way to start our concert. Cheche Kule, also with a solo by Skylar. Our next song is a really popular American kind of gospel style song, This Little Light of Mine. A great expressive opening to this song with solos by Janavi and by Anya. And we also have, it kind of picks up in tempo. It's a really kind of bright song, the second half of the song. And also we have Eva on tambourine, This Little Light of Mine. Beautiful. I should have had some claps in there. That song needs like some claps or something in there. But Ava kept it going with the tambourine. Nice job, Ava. Our next song is two kind of joint like African American spirituals, American songs rooted in our history. Joy in My Heart, and it features 10 ensemble members that have really worked together to make a nice sound in the beginning to introduce this melody to you. Joy in My Heart. We hope you enjoy. Raise your hand nice and high and proudly if you were an ensemble member. Please give our small group a round of applause too. We have so much talent at CMS. I really like to feature as many soloists and ensemble members and percussionists as possible. So at this time we're going to do a transition. If you're in band, you may head to your band spot, and if you are in the top riser, you may come to where you belong. And I'm going to hand the program over to Mrs. Cappuccino for a brief transition.
Thank you. Chorus sounds amazing so far. Great job. So I want to welcome you all here as well. I'm Mrs. Cappuccino, the band teacher for 6th grade. I'm really excited for you to hear the concert. We also have a lot of different styles of music, and I think and hope that you will really see a difference between your 5th graders last year at their concert and how far they have come already, having bands full year, some of them every day. So it's really a big improvement. We're going to start with Arjun introducing our first song.
My name is Arjun and I play percussion. Our first piece is 2 by George, which includes the 2 compositions from the musical mastermind George Gershwin. Did you know that one of his most famous compositions, Rhapsody in Blue, was played by 84 pianos at the 1984 Olympics? 2 by George, arranged by Jason Scott, captures many aspects of Gershwin's 2 works. The lively, bouncy feel of I Got Rhythm that turns into the march style of Circle the Beat. Our band enjoyed this musical time machine and we love it. Ishita and I'm in the percussion section. Our next piece is from the famous musical Annie with the music by Charles Strauss and lyrics by Martin Charnin. The lyrics describe the positive idea that things can always change and improve in the future, even if you are feeling down. It was hard to learn the slow and connected legato style of this piece because we like fast pop songs. Be sure to check out Central's production of Annie Jr., which is at Parsippany High School from February 21st to 23rd.
My name is Aditi and I'm 15. Our next song is Appalachian Folk Dance by the composer Robert Douglas. It is a lively song that is inspired by the early folk songs and dances of the American pioneers. This joyful song has a simple melody which makes you feel happy and satisfied.
first 3 songs, and now we're going to have another transition back to the chorus. Band members, please go back to chorus.
We can't have a chorus concert with all serious songs, so this next one is, I think there's some snow in the forecast this weekend, so hopefully you all stay nice and healthy this winter season. Cold Snap is kind of a jazzy, really got a cool piano groove. While Mrs. Cappuccino is transitioning and getting ready, I would like to give her a thank you for all she does for our music program here. As you can see, she's not just a talented teacher, but she's a fabulous piano player, so please give Mrs. Cappuccino a round of applause. We are very lucky. We see her all over Parsippany. She might have played at your child's elementary school too. She's on the east side, on the west side. She's like, she does appearances at musicals, concerts, you name it, she does it all.
Frost is falling and dusting the trees. Snowflakes are forming and lakes start to freeze. Time to wave goodbye to fall. Old man winter's come to call for a cold snap. With a cold snap. North winds are blowing and chilling the air. What we all wear, better go and buy some supplies. Now's the time to winterize for a cold snap. For a cold snap. Blue lips, red cheeks, sundowns, chattering teeth, sore throats. Can't speak. Shiver, shudder, 'tis the season to be coughing, to be sneezing. Achoo, 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 Deep snow is drifting and covers the hills. Icicles hanging beneath windowsills. Stay inside where it is warm. Safe from nature's bitter storm. And the cold snap. And the cold snap. And the cold snap. And the cold snap.
That song was actually kind of rhythmically challenging, practicing all those parts. We learned a lot about rhythms. We had rhythm sticks in class and talked a lot about rhythmic entrances and things like that. So that was fun to learn. Our next song is a winter favorite, Jingle Bells. It's a medley of 2 songs kind of put together, Jingle Bells Rock and Jingle Bells. So we hope you enjoy this different take on this song. Another fun song for us to sing too, kind of a jazzy version of these 2 songs.
Jingle, 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 jingle bells rock, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sled, for the fields we go, here we go.
Cappuccino for holding down the jingle bells on that song. Before we sing our last song, I talked to Mrs. Cappuccino. We do have a band portion to finish our concert, but we would like to say a few thank yous before transitioning over to that part of our concert. I would like to thank Mrs. Cappuccino, first and foremost, my excellent colleague, and also Mrs. Muselli, who's not here tonight, but she teaches 7th grade band and co-teaches 8th grade band with Mrs. Cappuccino. So if your child continues to do band, then they'll have a chance to work with both of our talented musical staff here. I would also like to acknowledge our custodial staff for all they do in setting up moving risers, helping set this up and dismantle the chairs tonight, and after school they're always really wonderful here. So thank you to the custodial staff. To Video on the Go, who tapes our concerts. You can like them on Facebook. They have a YouTube channel, so if you didn't tape the concert tonight, you can share that with your family members too. They do an excellent job of taping lots of Parsippany Schools happenings. Our superintendent, Dr. Barbara Sargent, Mr. Gray, and our other staff, our vice principals, Mr. Taka and Mr. Flanagan. I'd also like to thank the Parsippany Education Foundation, who throughout the years has supported us with grants that we've had wonderful musical opportunities. So we hope to do some more fabulous things in the future in our music program. And finally, I would like to thank all of you parents and grandparents and siblings and guardians for bringing your children to come to the concert tonight and supporting them throughout their musical time here, because this music program in Parsippany that we have wouldn't be possible without you. Band and chorus members, would you give your parents, guardians, siblings, etc. a round of applause? And finally, the biggest thank you to all these kids up here. I was just watching, people, all you guys taking videos and pictures, and I'm kind of remembering when I was a kid, and those pictures are worth 1,000 words. You should be really proud of what you've accomplished during your 6th grade year thus far. You're a part of something really special, and I thank you. I had 2 kids in wrestling in chorus who came from a match today. Somebody taking violin lessons that made it here on time today. 2 girls that made it here today because they're on a competition dance team, or cheerleading, and and then some. So kids who were in the play today, they were with me rehearsing after school. Dedicated, young kids that are doing excellent things, so you should be proud of them. Parents, guardians, grandparents, would you please give your students a round of applause? We are very lucky at Central for what we have. All right, our last song is definitely probably one of our favorites. Our 2017 pop hit by Imagine Dragons with some solos in it too, Believer.
What you think that I could be? I'm the one at the sail. I'm the master of my CEO. Ooh, the master of my CEO.
Build
one last round of applause to our chorus and to our soloists, Evangeline, raise your hand, Evangeline, and Noah and Layla. Great job, guys. I forgot one thank you, too. Thanks to my mom for coming from North Carolina to this concert, too. See, she loves me, too. So, thanks, Mom. When your mom says to take a picture, make sure you do it. Megna, I got Megna on the jingle bells. I acknowledged her. All right, if you're in band, you guys may head to your spot, and you guys can take a seat for our last portion.
Before we do our last set, I always like to introduce the instruments in the band because I know sometimes if they're sitting all the way in the back, it's hard to see. So this is your chance for the pictures, like Mr. Guano said. So first, this year in band, we have 22 flutes. Can you guys stand up? We have a lot of flutes this year. Thank you. And you guys can sit. We have clarinets, and we also have 2 kids here that, can you bring them out, that decided to change to bass clarinet. And when they start 6th grade, I always kind of beg for people to play bass clarinet and try French horn and try to fill out the band a little. And I'm actually so upset we have a tuba player and he went home sick today, and it really makes a difference. He really sounds great, so we're missing that today. But these guys are filling out the bass with bass clarinet. Clarinets and bass clarinets, can you stand? While he's standing, at the end, Jonathan has decided to start the oboe, which is one of the hardest instruments. He's playing that for 1 or 2 songs, and he'll be switching to that. So that's really great. Good for you. And then in the saxophone section, we have the alto saxes can stand. This is the smaller of the saxophones. And take a little bow. Nice. And then in the back row, we have the tenor saxes. These are a little bigger, a little bit lower. They do a great job doing them. Then in our brass section, we have the trumpets. We have a lot of trumpets you may have heard. Nice job, trumpets. We actually have, coming up in our next 2 songs, 2 of the trumpets are playing solo. The first one in Sleigh Ride you'll hear is the horse neighing sound. And if they could give a little wave, Eva and Bubika are our soloists. Then, also in the brass section, we have 2 kids that decided to try the French horn, which is, again, one of the most challenging instruments. Prem and Katie, please stand up. Really, some of the best French horns that I ever had. They're doing fantastic. And our low brass, we have 4 trombones and 1 baritone player holding up the bass there, and our tuba who's absent. And of course, the percussion section. Why don't you guys come on up here and stand up here so your parents can see you? These guys we take a while between songs because they play and they rotate and do all the different instruments. Come on out, come on and stand, and everybody can clap for you and your parents can take a nice picture. We have 12 or 13, a lot of drummers this year. There we go, our percussion section. Give them a nice round of applause. Come on out, everybody. All right, thank you so much. So they're out there keeping the beat for us. They're taking turns playing snare drum, bass drum, but also all the little traps, the triangle, the sleigh bells. We also have timpani back here in this corner, which they probably didn't have in elementary school, so that's another element of percussion. And I think we're ready to go. Did I miss anybody? I got everybody, right? All right, here is Ariana to introduce our next song.
My name is Ariana and I play the flute. I know you will definitely recognize our next piece. Sleigh Ride is a holiday classic that was originally written by Leroy Anderson in 1948, almost 70 years ago. This song is a fast and exciting piece describing a journey through the snow on a horse-drawn sled. Many people don't know that Leroy Anderson actually composed this during a summer heat wave. We hope you enjoy this timeless classic, Sleigh Ride. saxophone. Dark Adventure is an eerie and mysterious adventure through the dark. This wonderful and suspenseful song was composed by Ralph Ford, who composed many other songs for concert band. The tune that you are about to hear is filled with surprises, and it's sure to make you jump. So please stay seated and hold yourself down. This is Dark Adventure.
Definitely one of our favorite pieces. It was very fast. We had a lot of accidentals, a lot of drums happening, so we had a lot of fun learning that one. Before we do our last combined number, I just also wanted to echo Mr. Guano by thanking you, the parents, the families, for supporting your children as they learn an instrument. And you know, I know the expense that goes into it, reads, and I need this for band. And so I thank you for taking care of that and for being here to support them. Music is something that they can have for the rest of their lives, even if it's just a hobby, and it's a great thing to learn. And also thank you to my colleague, Mr. Guano, also, who, whenever I say, how about you sing a little bit at the end of this, or why don't we try this? And he's always like, all right, what do you think we could try it? So we had some great collaborations this year, and I appreciate you. Thank you. And we have our last song, introduced by David.
My name is David and I play the saxophone. Our final selection is Happy from the movie Despicable Me 2. It was written, produced, and performed by Pharrell Williams. It was first released in 2013 and was the best-selling song of 2014 with 6.45 million copies sold. This band arrangement of Happy became a favorite almost instantly, and we loved it so much we decided to have the chorus sing along with us. Clap and sing along if you feel like happiness is the